Synchronicity Show and Tell. I tend to get lots of intuitive hits most often when I'm meditating, and it could be something that I see clairvoyantly, something that I hear, something that I feel, but whatever the case is, it could be random information or seemingly random information. When that happens, when I have my journal near me, I will write it down in my journal. So I keep track of dreams, I keep track of information like that, little synchronicities. So I'm a big proponent of journaling. But sometimes when I get those random hits and I write it down, something will actually show up that relates to that or is that exactly. When that happens, I go back in the journal and I highlight it. And that's kind of a way for me to keep track of, how I'm doing, how my connection is doing, how my intuition is doing at any given time. So going back through my old journals and seeing that is actually kind of fun. So I thought I would share a couple of those from, this is back from 2019, 2020. Yes, I'm that anal. I keep journals from way back that far. So in this journal entry from February 20th, 2020, I wrote that I saw a camel facing right, which is benign enough, but I saw it, so I wrote it down. Then, scrolling on Facebook later that day, I saw this. When something like that happens, I go back with a yellow highlighter and write it and just highlight what I saw and that it showed up. That's why you see the highlighting. But while I was looking for that one, I noticed on the previous page for the previous day, I saw something else. I said I was shown a unicorn on a cloud, and I wrote that there was a rainbow there. And apparently on that day, I was scrolling on Instagram when I saw this. So for me, besides being a lot of fun just to have that kind of thing happen, it really does help me trust my intuition a little bit more. When I get those weird things that seem random, but they're actually connected to something that's going on or something that's happening or something that's coming up, that just gives me more confidence in myself. And since I do intuitive work, it helps me when I'm working with other folks too, that I trust what I'm getting. So not that you have to be me and keep journals nonstop for years, but if you record things like that every now and then, it helps when you go back and you say, hey, yeah, I was spot on about that. So give it a shot.